Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing great. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you all 5 tips for being a positive stay-at-home mom or a homemaker, and especially if you're living in Saudi Arabia. So without any further ado, let's just jump right into it. So my tip number 1 is getting dressed. Now, I know it just sounds a bit weird to some. When you wake up in the morning, I see a lot of stay-at-home moms. They feel that if they're not going out, there's no need to get dressed. But then that's not the case. Once you wake up in the morning, so make sure when you wake up in the morning, you get dressed. Just think that you are going for work. Just think about your home as your work and get dressed in the morning, apply a bit of makeup. No, if you don't like makeup, that's okay, but just a moisturizer, perhaps a sunscreen, a lipstick or anything that actually adds up to that positive mood. Just go for it. Get dressed in the morning. It makes a whole lot of difference. Tip number 2, which is really very necessary, that is the sunlight. For me, sunlight is an absolute necessity, and I had observed, when we shifted in our new apartment a year and a half ago, probably I think 2 years ago. So what happened is our living room was really in the middle of the house, and it did not have any sunlight, and it still does not have any sunlight. So what I do is I go to the other part of my house where I get sunlight. I try to sit there on the couch in the morning and just soak in the sun. It makes a lot of difference. It adds up to your productivity. You feel positive. I mean, I had really seen this difference, and believe me, if you do that, you're definitely going to see a lot of difference in your overall day. My tip number 3 is to make a to-do list. Once you have a list of things that you need to do in a day, make small goals such as doing laundry, or probably cleaning doing some deep cleaning, or maybe if you have to make lunch, dinner, or maybe you need to organize something. Make a list, write down your goals for that day, and trust me, once you strike off that those goals from your to-do list that you've already done, believe me, it gives you so much of satisfaction, and that adds up to the positive energy. Tip number 4, which is so important, to just go out. Don't sit at home. I know it's very easy when you've got kids, especially staying in Saudi Arabia. I have seen women, even I turned like that for some time when I was a stay-at-home mom, because before that I was all the time working. So I used to get dressed to go to office, but when I was at home, it was just comfortable and easy for me and for Gibran. I would just let him play or do things, finish up course. I wouldn't go out, but then that added a lot of dullness, and it sort of made me really sad. So what I used to do is, even when Gibran was a baby, even if my friends were busy or whatever, I would just take Gibran, get ready, and we would go out. We would go out to the mall. I would take him to a restaurant, anywhere. If I had a friend who was free, I would just call her up. Why don't you come? We'll have breakfast together, or we'll have a brunch together. Or if I was alone, I would just go to the mall, stroll around, have some coffee, and come back. Believe me, it really helped in uplifting my mood, and it made my whole day so good. And especially now, it's so much easier. Even if you're living here, you can just call for Uber, Careem, Easy Taxi, or just go out, take a cab, go to a mall. Trust me, you will feel so much better. So my tip number 5 is stay away from your phone and social media as much as you can. Now, this sounds a bit funny coming from me, where I basically do social media. But then, believe it or not, in the morning when I wake up, I don't check my phone for more than an hour and a half. I usually check my messages and everything, emails and all, once Gibran leaves. Once I'm having my breakfast, that's the time I actually switch on the Wi-Fi. Before that, my Wi-Fi is always off. I just switch off the Wi-Fi at night and I switch it on when Gibran leaves home, when I'm having my breakfast. So that sort of limits my online social media time, so I get time to actually finish up course. Now, what I meant is, if you're a stay-at-home mom or a homemaker, don't just sit there, watch videos, or have your cup of coffee, keep having your cup of coffee. I do that. There are days I do that. I wouldn't lie, there are days that I do that. Don't do that every day, okay? So what you need to do is, you need to limit your phone time and your social media. You will feel so good. Usually what I see is, some people just keep on checking their phone. Like, if you're playing a lot of games, just limit your time. Try to finish up the course so that you get that me time, and that me time makes a lot of difference. If you're a stay-at-home mom, or if you are a homemaker, let me know in the comment section below, what is the one thing that changes your day? Like, what is that one thing that makes your day good or bad? So if you want me to make more of such videos, do give this video a huge thumbs up. So I'll catch you guys up in my next video. Until then, we can meet up on Insta stories, Instagram, Snapchat. Until then, have a great day and bye-bye.